back to the NAS creation. Hope you all doing great. So today I'm here with my new illustration of how to render denim fabric part 2. So I have uploaded the part 1 of how you can render the ripped denim jeans. So do check it out. The link is in description below. And in this video I'm gonna show you how you can render the denim fabric in the most easiest way. This method is very much easy than the previous method I have shown in the part 1, as this method doesn't require the rounder to make the texture. You can just make the texture with the watercolors and the tissue paper. And the method of using tissue paper, I have shown the method in many of my videos, which I have linked in my description box, so you can check them out as well. And in this method I have made it a bootcut pant which has a very soft texture. So for the start, I'm just making this top which is having two color tone. First is I'm making little light peach color, and I'm gonna pair that color with purple color. So you guys can see I'm going layer by layer for this top. And the idea for this top is it's a asymmetric top, and I don't know what really style it is just came in my mind, and I've seen many times this style on internet. So this is the purple color I'm using. I've made it this purple color like years ago, and I've stored it in my color palette, and which I can easily reactivate with water. If you want, you can create your own purple color by mixing blue and red. You have to very much careful how much amount of red and how much amount of blue you are mixing to get the perfect purple color. You guys can see I have got a really bright purple color, and I'm using lot of water to make it a light shade. So to make it a purple color, all the color varies between what kind of red you are choosing. Like if it's a crimson lake or scarlet, or in blue there are so many names, like different names of blues, turquoise blue, and I don't really know all this exact name of the color. I just call them as blue, light blue, dark blue, stuff like that. So it really depends on what kind of these two color you have. So that's how you're gonna get the result. So even though it took me a lot of time to get this perfect purple color, and for this orangish color which I'm using for half of the top, I've also got this color by mixing little bit of orange and the red and a little bit of white to make it little peach and not as bright as orange, but it will look quite soothing. So I have mixed it three colors, orange, red and the white color, to get this color. And you guys can see I'm using the tissue paper to wipe up the extra water to make that place highlighted. So it's looking quite nice that it has folds from the one side, and that nice texture has got by using a tissue paper. When you use a tissue paper, it just gives a nice texture, like a fabric texture automatically, and it just works really fine for making highlighted parts. And you can just use plain water and blend them to make it look more realistic. So moving on, I have made it the perfect color for my jeans. I have used two type of blue. One is indigo, and another one is I guess it was turquoise blue. I'm not sure about it. So I'm just starting with the first layer using a water. So when you make your color, like if you're mixing two colors, make one color which has less water, and make another one which has lots of water, so you can work on layers. just add more water in it. So you guys can see I've made it first layer, and this second layer is going to be more darker. So guys, here's the thing: if you have a very thick paper, like if you have a 200 or 300 GSM paper, mine is just 140, so it just get really dry. My color gets dry very easily and very quickly, so I have to just repaint it again and again and again. So if you have like a thick paper, so you don't have to worry about this, that your color will get dry quickly. Your color will stay on the paper for long, so that you can easily work on the layers. And I'm really sorry for the camera angle, it just got little slack in the side, but okay, now it's perfect. So if we when your color is wet, just add more colors where you wanna show the shadow effect and the fold effects, like on the sides and on the corners and where the knees are. So it's a shape of a boot cut jeans pant which I'm making here. And also I just want it to be dark, and if it's wet, I'm just gonna use the tissue paper the same way I did for the top. But trust me, by using tissue paper in this pant, you just gonna get a really different look and the texture of the denim fabric. So just make sure that your paper is wet, and take your little piece of tissue paper and start wiping off the paper color. You guys can see how magically that texture, that effect has been created of denim. It is a very smooth texture of the denim fabric, not as the one I've shown in my previous video on the ripped jeans. So it is very easy, and it's less time consuming for me and for you guys also, if you try it out. And it's a very easy method. You just have to go layer by layer and keep in mind wherever you want to show the shadow and the fold effects. And when the moment your entire color is wet, use tissue paper to make those highlighted effect. And now I'm using this black pen to make this fine line for the pockets and the zip. And I'm not making too much of designs here, but just the stitch marks on the side to make it very quite like as a design on the sides of this. And then I'm gonna use the white gel pen to make the same stitches mark. And you guys can see it, the whole look is coming out really nicely. Well, first I was very much nervous that how it's gonna turn out, because I've seen everyone making a jeans texture with the method that I've shown in the first part, but no one has done in this way, or not that I've seen someone doing in this way. So I think it turned out really well, and I'm really liking it. So this is the final touches, like making the shoes. I'm just keeping a very high heel shoes. I'm not gonna make this sneakers, because sneaker is something everyone makes with the jeans, and I think I just wanna go with the heels. So this is hair, and I've shown so many times how to render the hairs. You can use the first layer of gray color, and then the layer of darkest gray, and then the final layer of black color. So this is all about my today's video. Hope you all like this video, and also guys, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. The handle is Deena's Creation. And please guys, do subscribe to my channel, because lots of people watches my video but they just don't subscribe. So please subscribe it. It's totally free, it's not gonna cost you anything, but it's gonna mean to me a lot, because it's a reward for all of my efforts. So, and also guys, share this video to your friends who might find this very interesting. Also comment what you like about this video, and also comment what else you guys wanna see. And I have something very interesting videos coming up, so subscribe to my channel, press the bell icon so you won't miss any update. So I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.